Hey Capricorn-Aquarius, welcome into your Gemini season tarot forecast reading here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle. For those of you that might be new here, welcome in. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back, my loves. And special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early and ad-free. I love you so very much, and I thank you for your love and support. It truly means the world to me. If you want to become a channel member for exclusive viewer perks and bonus readings, you can join at the link in the description box below. Okay. I'm getting kind of an interesting message here for you, Capricorn-Aquarius. I don't know, from what it seems like in the energy that I connected to for this reading, it feels like someone's learned a very hard lesson recently. And what you choose to do with what you've learned is under a microscope right now, or like the universe is watching to see how you're going to handle that lesson. Are you going to apply it? Are you going to repeat the problem to learn it again? Are you going to run from it? Are you going to ignore it? Okay. Because whatever that lesson was around, it might have had to do something with your, maybe like some sort of ego energy, possibly something in your material world. So like your second house. It almost felt like somebody bit off a little bit more than they could chew. And not that whatever someone was biting on wasn't for them to have and enjoy and indulge in. It's just like taking on too much too soon. Or starting something before another cycle completed itself. Maybe that's it. Maybe patience is the name of the game here for you, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Gemini season. You might have a lot of ideas that are coming to you, a lot of things that you want to pursue and do or create and have. But there's just a little message of just make sure you're not taking on too much to burn yourself out, or moving too quickly, too fast, too soon could lead to the inevitability of something not working out in your way just because the timing was a little off. You might have been moving a little bit ahead of yourself, which we all do. We all do. So I would say find a slightly slower pace, Capricorn, Aquarius, with whatever this is. Take it more step by step, manageable bite by bite, as opposed to trying to eat the whole plate all at once. Okay? Yeah, maybe you're trying to tackle a goal, or I'm just hearing climb a new hill. Okay? So that goat energy coming through. Maybe you're trying to climb a new hill, and it's like you want to take one big leap from the bottom of the hill to the peak. And it's important for you to really manage those steps in between. Okay? Take your time with something. Take your time with something, Capricorn, Aquarius. What's going on? What does Capricorn, Aquarius need to take their time with in Gemini season? The Empress. Okay, take your time in love, maybe for some of y'all. Take your time to receive. Oh, okay. Okay. Some of y'all with all these ideas, I'm hearing irons in the fire. If you throw them all in at once, you're not going to really know which iron sparks the biggest flame, because all of your irons are in that fire. So there is something that's maybe very distinct or unique or specific that you need to pay attention to. And in order to actually figure out what that is, you're going to have to throw one iron in at a time. Throw an iron out in the fire, see how the fire reacts, take note of that, okay? Watch it a little bit longer, then throw another one in there and see if it changes, like, as opposed to just throwing it all in there. So you are in a season of nuance and detail, okay, with whatever you got going on. You got to give yourself a little bit of time to receive feedback, okay? Yeah, throw the dart, see where it lands. Assess where you want the next one to go. Then throw it, as opposed to just 3 darts at a time. See, do you see what I'm saying? That's a little, yeah. One at a time, one step at a time, one day at a time, Capricorn Aquarius. That's how you build something solid. Queen of Pentacles, okay? You got to wait for feedback from the universe, okay? From your higher self, your inner child, however you name it, whatever it looks like to you, right? So that you can make the proper changes and adjustments. Exactly. Find the right balance, yin and yang. Okay, so maybe you're attempting to temper something. Again, patience, temperance energy. Your 9th house could be really active. Some of you, your 9th house could be Gemini. Okay, so you're in the season of your 9th house. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, something's going to work out in your favor if you choose to sit and receive a little bit more. Yeah. 2 of Wands. Yeah. Like I said, throwing irons in the fire. You're not going to know what's going to either calm that fire, part that fire, change the color of the fire if you throw everything at it. So this would be, oh, absolutely. Yeah, Capricorn Aquarius, this is the season to get experimental. Okay? Get some hypotheses, some theories you want to test out and just see, try some things. But like, pace it, put it in a controlled environment, get your variables together, get scientific. 6 of Swords. Okay? Get scientific about whatever this is, so that that Wheel of Fortune can absolutely turn in your favor. And when it does, your ability to not only temper yourself, but maintain some sort of consistency will be stronger. You'll know what you'll need. You'll know the tools that you have. I can't make it up. Ace of Swords. You'll know what you'll need. You'll have clarity. But you can't get clarity if you don't sit still to listen. I just heard, yeah, sit back. You might learn something. Okay? Yeah, Prince of Swords. Sit back so you can see it from a different point of view with that eagle there. Clarify. The 7 of Wands. One more for this row. The Hermit. Yeah, absolutely. You got to get a little scientific, a little experimental, maybe even innovative with how you approach something in this season. And you have support from the cosmos with that. If you can sit in your Empress energy, Queen of Pentacles energy, and make the slight adjustments that you need to, you'll come out on the other side of this Wheel of Fortune in your strength. Better knowing with the Ace of Swords that came out, better knowing and a higher sense of consciousness and clarity about what your strengths are. So maybe you were operating from underdeveloped energy, or maybe you weren't clear about what your strengths were. Your strengths are going to lead you down the path that you can actually conquer, that you'll actually have dominion over, as opposed to that path having dominion over you because you don't have the skill set yet. To go from the 2 of Wands to the 7 of Wands is a mindset shift for you. So some of that knowledge in between the 2 of Wands and the 7 of Wands is already within you, but you have to be still and maybe even in some solitude. And with the hourglass there, maybe you need to give yourself a little bit more time. Yeah, you're not going to know everything overnight. You got to be open to learn what you think you know and what you don't know. And learning is a receptive energy. Being open to receive information. So that could be it. Maybe you're waiting on information. Yeah, the Ace of Swords showed up. So yeah, waiting on information to find you. Clarify this Empress, Venus energy. 10 of Pentacles. Come on. That's what you're working towards, the Princess of Cups with death and rebirth. I almost feel like you've gone as far as you could with your Queen of Pentacles energy. You might be needing to master the emotional body. You're not alone in that. There's something about this Gemini season specifically that is, I don't want to say targeting, but activating maybe a lot of the collective consciousness, emotional energy. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Princess of Wands, yeah. So not only the Princess of Cups, but also the Princess of Wands. So something about water, fire. A balance between water and fire is what you might be learning, or what's needed, or the next steps to your Ten of Pentacles. Learning how to get your spiritual body and your emotional body on the same page. I'm hearing chakra alignment. So maybe you need to work through all 7 of your chakras. I do have a chakra healing playlist on my channel if you want to start there, or if you already do chakra work. Focus on all 7, finding harmony and integration with all 7 in Gemini season. Yeah, because that's where, I can't make it up, that's where you'll be able to create your magic with the Ace of Swords. And like I said, science and the Six of Swords. This is a season to play to your strengths. Star energy, there you are. This is a season to play to your strengths. But in order to maybe learn what your strengths are, you definitely got to be a little bit more receptive, and definitely maybe a little bit more in solitude, okay? So finding some time for yourself and peace and quiet, maybe even. Turn the TV off, the music off. And I know sometimes that can be hard for some, but really give it a shot. Just try, not even for a long period of time. I just heard you got to hear yourself think. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Because I think once you do, you'll understand what has maybe, what that lesson is. Okay, yeah. You got to clear some energy out of your mental body that stems from your emotional body. And in order to do that, you definitely got to sit still and sit with yourself in the hermit energy. Yeah, this 10 of Pentacles is guaranteed for you, okay? Like, you're on that path. That's what's in alignment for you. The road to that 10 of Pentacles, though, is going to require you to shift, okay? And this just feels like one of those seasons, but it could just... it feels like it's more or less in the mental body. So when you do give yourself a little bit of time to think, you'll see what comes up. Okay, man, I keep thinking about this one thing, or that situation from the past keeps showing up in my mind. Oh, okay, maybe I'm not over that, or maybe I'm still upset, or maybe that's what I'm afraid of. Like, it's witnessing yourself, observing your own thoughts to better understand where you're at right now. But that can also show you what could be keeping you from taking that next step. The Lovers, keeping you from some sort of alignment. Or maybe it's a perspective, Capricorn-Aquarius. Maybe you look at something as a weakness when it's actually a strength of yours. So from that new perspective, that could open up a whole new door. Yeah, that can bring about a new shift in energy, the way you think about something. Or point you in the right direction, which is what I just heard. It could point you in the right direction. Clarify the 2 of Wands. The 6 of Wands, your victory. It's like you're about to find the right path to be on. Yeah, And the path that you're about to walk is a path that exalts your strengths. Clarify this Prince of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles with the Princess of Cups again. Yeah, it's all in how you see something or how you're thinking about something that just has to shift and change a little bit. Clarify. I just saw the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles too. So again, you have some aces coming your way. Like, there's a lot that you're going to gain on this new path. Okay. Clarify this Prince of Swords. Can I get one? Thank you, Divine. Prince of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. For some of y'all, it's like, maybe you got to be a little bit more optimistic about something. Like, yeah, faith. Again, some of y'all, Gemini is your 9th house. So you're in a season of faith. Yeah, the Prince of Wands, I can't make it up. You're going to have to find that optimism, that fire, that faith, that belief in yourself. Belief in what's possible for you. Belief in your strength. Like, how you maybe even see yourself could be shifting and changing. You're much more capable than you might be giving yourself credit for, but it's not just thinking, it's also believing. Yeah, I'm hearing I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And it's I know I can, I know I can, I know I can. That I think I can, I think I can, I think I can still leaves a little bit of room for doubt. The I know I can, I know I can, I know I can fills that space with trust and like an assuredness, with faith. You got to be your own cheerleader in something, Capricorn-Aquarius. I just want one, Spirit. I just want one. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Thank you. Look at all the princess energy. Princess of Pentacles, Princess of Wands, the Princess of Cups keeps coming out. You got two princes out here too. So again, whatever this new path is, it is going to require you to learn some new things. You got to be open to learning what you think you know and what you might not know, to understand it deeper. Clarify the Hermit. Thank you. Judgment, exactly. Once you find that solitude or really kind of sit with yourself a little bit, Capricorn Aquarius, you'll see what Spirit is calling judgment on in your world a little bit clearer. You'll see what you need to either let go of, release, because it's Pluto energy, or what you're being asked to rebirth yourself through. We did see death. Or what's actually trying to rise out of your subconscious to be a part of your conscious reality. It's a part of you that's missing, I just heard. It's a part of you that's missing. Again, that you might think is a weakness, so you don't nurture it, but it's actually your strength, so you need to nurture it. Perspective is everything here for you in Gemini season. Clarify Empress with this 10 of Pentacles. Thank you. Come on. Success with the Ace of Wands. Spirit just want to give me two. So the number 2 could be significant. Again, your second house. Check to see what's moving through your second house, if anything at all. What rules your second house. Maybe Gemini rules your second house for some of y'all. So this is absolutely having to be a bit more aware of the practicality around your desires and hopes and dreams and wants and needs. For some of y'all, if you do have maybe Gemini rules your second house, it would be, you have all the fire, you have all the passion, you have all the ideas, but you got to start putting it into action. You got to start planting seeds. Instead of getting caught up in the excitement of the idea, actually put it into play and see what happens. Clarify Two of Pentacles with this Magician energy. Yeah, the Chariot, the Justice, the Five of Cups, the Two of Cups. You might feel like you're letting go of something that you really love, or you really wanted to do, or really wanted to experience. It's not that you aren't going to experience it. It's just there might be another way for you to do that. Get to the same outcome, just a different path. Can I get one for the Two of Pentacles here, Divine? And this Magician energy? That's 3. No, you can't. The Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, maybe you were really committed to one path or one way. Yeah, okay. You might be struggling with a little bit of change and a little bit of shift. Uranus and Gemini. It's unexpected. Okay. Clarify. This Ace of Wands. Thank you. The Eight of Pentacles. Right. But with belief in yourself, knowledge of yourself, you could turn that Two of Pentacles to an Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, Empress energy, 10 of Pentacles with the 6 of Pentacles. You are going to be successful and wealthy in all the things that you have. All the desires and wants in your mind and in your heart. That's absolutely yours. But you maybe have to just be a little bit more engaged in the path to that. Like it... Yeah, don't forget that there's a lot to learn along the way. Don't drop the lessons just because you're not at the final destination yet. Like, sit with those lessons. Learn them inside and out. See it from all angles. Get into the science of it. That's what makes you stronger. As opposed to leaving those lessons behind. Well, honestly, leaving the lessons behind you and not learning them, not carrying them with you, you're going to hit a wall eventually. You might be concerned with the time that something's taking. Don't rush it. There's no need to rush. When it's yours, it's yours. If you've gotten the confirmation from the divine that whatever it is that this 10 of Pentacles is tied to, whatever that looks like for you is yours, then it's going to happen. Now, all you have to do is enjoy the journey, because you already know where you're going to end up. You already see what it is. You've already been given the vision, the clarity. You already know how that wheel of fortune is turning for you. Ride the wheel. So it's about having faith in the visions and the dreams and the insights that the divine is giving you, as opposed to doubting it because it's not here. Right? Yeah, somebody wants that Amazon Prime delivery. I need 2-day shipping. I need it to be here by the end of the week. And I totally understand that, but that's not how life is set up, okay? I get it. I get it. Don't let go of time. That would be my, the biggest thing I'm seeing here. Let go of time. Just enjoy the moments as they come. That might sound a little flighty, a little happy-go-lucky, a little too in the clouds for you, and I get that. But that's where you need to be. Confirmation by my phone. That's where you need to be. Clarify. Come on. Prince of Pentacles. Gather the lessons. Don't leave them behind. Gather them and apply them. which means whatever lessons that Saturn is bringing you, because of that Capricorn energy you carry, it's not to, I'm hearing to rough you up. Yeah, it's not to rough you up. It might feel like tough love, but it's still love. And all that tough love is doing is showing you how strong you are. That's all the purpose. Like Saturn isn't working against you. Saturn is the opponent because it's going to build your skills. It's kind of like you want to fight the best. You want to spar up against the best. Sparring up against somebody who's not as skilled as you isn't going to sharpen your skills. So be grateful. And I know that sounds a little crazy, but it is. If you could find gratitude around the fact that, yeah, you do have some hard lessons on your path, or you have had to learn things the hard way. It was only to show you how strong you were. And I know, especially in today's time, we're tired of strength, and I don't want to be strong, I want to be soft, but you definitely don't want to be weak. You know what I mean? Your strengths are gifts too. Cherish those gifts. Learn them. Clarify strength with the Six of Swords. Can I get one, please? Please. Clarify strength with the Six of Swords. Just one, Divine. Thank you. Two of Cups. Right. Learn to love those things, those gifts, those moments. It's like I said, it's tough love. Tough love might look like a harsh lesson. Because if the universe didn't love you, didn't care, they wouldn't spend their time to set that up for you, or to put you through that, or take you down that path, or to show you that. They wouldn't care. Because it wouldn't matter. So something about what you need to learn in this season matters for your path. Approach it as such. Embrace it as such. Instead of fighting it and resisting it, maybe. Yeah, Devil energy, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Saturn. Something, like I said, it's in the emotional body for some of y'all. Learning how to be the King of Cups is what's going to move you swiftly on this Wheel of Fortune. Shift you out of that devil energy, or away from it, or help you ascend it. It's in the heart. Love, the Two of Cups. You maybe just have to show yourself a little bit more love here, Capricorn-Aquarius. Or maybe some of y'all are seeking love outside of yourself. You got to give it to yourself first. The Hangman in reverse. Yeah, it's like somebody wants to go from the Two of Wands to the Six of Wands quick, but isn't learning, yeah, swiftly, the Eight of Wands again, but isn't being enlightened by the process, like isn't absorbing the information. Okay. Clarify the Prince of Swords and the Prince of Wands. Thank you. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, some of y'all, you have a lot to learn, or you've learned a lot, but it's just learning when to apply those lessons. Some of y'all, that's the challenge here in Gemini season. But in order to know when to apply, you got to sit in it. I don't know how else to say it. You got to take your time. Can't rush. Because rushing is going to lead to stagnancy. Yeah, it's not about how fast you get somewhere. Yeah. It's about letting whatever pace the divine is trying to set you on transform you. It's not about how fast. It's about what happens between your starting point and your ending point. Like I said, it might feel like it's taking a long time, but yeah, it's like somebody wanting to be like an overnight success, a sensation, like something that just like, woo, sweeps the world. But the divine is saying, yeah, okay, you can sweep the world, but that doesn't always last. The path that's opening up for you is one that'll last. It might not look as glamorous as an overnight sensation or overnight success or, you know, come on to scene and then take the world by storm. It's like, yeah, it might be a little bit more paced out. It might take a little bit more time. But that just means you're laying a sturdier foundation. Because sometimes people who shoot up and, you know, have that seemingly overnight success fizzle out just as quickly. So whatever this is, the divine, and definitely something about Saturn, doesn't want you to fizzle out quickly. But you will if you don't sit and find a better pace for yourself. Somebody in this energy might be trying to rush through their life, which doesn't really allow you to live it. Yeah. It's like, yeah, that 10 of Pentacles is important for sure. But if you don't want to get to that 10 of Pentacles too soon, before you're actually ready to maintain it. Yeah, it's like having all the 10 of Pentacles by the time you're like 25. And then it's like, okay, you got all this life left to live. What are you going to do? It's like, I ran through everything. I rushed it. Where like maybe getting the 10 of Pentacles around 35, 40. That's still young. Yeah, I really do feel like that. Somebody had like a life plan. By this age, I'm going to have this, and by that, and then I want to do this by that. And it's like, okay, cool. But the universe knows what your heart actually wants. And it is trying to bring it in for you in a way where you can actually hold on to it and build on it, as opposed to hold it for a second and then it drops, or you let it go because it was underdeveloped. You got a lot of page energy out here. Okay. Clarify the Hermit with Judgment. The Ace of Pentacles with the 5 of Wands. Yeah. Exactly. Like I said, spar. You want to spar up against the best so that your skills get better. That's the only way. Iron sharpens iron. So something about iron is important. I'm no doctor, but maybe somebody needs to look into their iron levels. Someone maybe needs to start eating foods with more iron. Something. So that just keeps coming out. Allow the universe, allow Saturn, allow your path to sharpen you. So you'll be strong enough to hold up that 10 of Pentacles. Clarify, can I just get one for the Hermit in Judgment? Come on, just one, Spirit. What is going on with this deck? Might have to cleanse it again. Okay. Just one. Just one. Thank you. The universe. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect way to end the Spirit. Thank you so much. 4 of Swords. Yeah. Make peace with the fact that the path that you're on might seem like it's taking forever. You might be seeing people reach milestones quicker than you and have all that. But that's their path. That's their journey. Be on yours. Yeah, some of y'all are maybe even just how your natal chart is set up. You were destined to take the scenic route in this lifetime. Enjoy it. Enjoy the scenery. Soak it all up into your soul, into your spirit. There's beauty in a slow pace. You get to really, really witness a lot of wonderful things, beautiful things, amazing things, as opposed to zooming, going 100 miles. You see what I'm saying? At a time you don't catch all the beauty because you're so focused on trying to get to that ending outcome. But all that beauty, all those steps in between is what makes that outcome worth it. That's how, like, some people get what they wish for overnight and they fall into depression because they didn't have enough experiences in between that time to really be able to appreciate what they have. Or they get it. It's like winning the lottery overnight and then they blow their money and they end up homeless in a year. That happens to so many people because they just burn through the cash. It's like, yeah, you're going to hit the lottery, Capricorn-Aquarius, but it's going to be at a time when you'll actually know what to do with that money. You'll be a bit more seasoned in yourself. You'll have a bit more control. You'll have a bit more understanding, a little bit more wisdom. And again, age and wisdom don't correlate. Yeah, you'll be happy. There's so much happiness for you in the now moment. Focusing on that, Capricorn-Aquarius. Don't let the fact that you're not at your 10 of Pentacles yet, or you haven't gotten to that outcome just yet, dampen or block you from seeing how beautiful your life is right now, regardless of how it looks. Find the beauty in it. It's all in how you see it and how you think about it, and that's what you have control over. Yeah, clean it up. Clean up your now. It's like, yeah, don't wait until you get to the outcome to then start doing the work. Do the work now while you have the time, so that when you get to that outcome, there's nothing for you to have to clean, have to shift, have to change. You get to just indulge and enjoy. Okay. What else? What other wisdoms are here for Capricorn, Aquarius, and Gemini season? Yeah, serendipity. And you never know. What you think might be a short amount of time could really be like that. But it could be the fact that you're thinking something's going to take a long time that's actually making it take a long time. Your life could change tomorrow. I mean, literally, think about hitting the lottery. You could literally go play the lottery and be a multi-millionaire by the end of the day. Like that. Whole new world just opened up for you. You're gonna have that lottery win moment. The divine is just trying to prepare you for it, so you'll know what to do with it and you won't again squander it in 2 years. So it can be a foundation for your peace. Yeah. Soulmates could be significant here. What's soulmates in this energy? It's like this path that the divine is trying to set you up on, you have a soulmate type of energy with. Destiny. It could just be, yeah, in this lifetime, for whoever this message is for, you're just meant to take the scenic route, babe. But that means that more often than not, you're going to have longevity in life. And I know not everybody wants to live long, but chaos and conflict just flipped out in reverse. Or, you know, the idea of long life maybe doesn't excite everybody, but if that's what the divine is promising you, it's for a reason. It's not torture. It's because it's probably meant to be long and beautiful. lacking conflict and chaos. Yeah, it's like the divine is trying to take you down a peaceful path, not a path that's going to create chaos for you. So clean up your mindset about however long something is taking, because it's trying to keep you in alignment with peace. Just ride that wave, babe. Yeah, and observe. I'm trying to tell you, because what you're going to see on this peaceful path, this scenic route, is what makes the end destination worth it. You're going to have all these experiences that are going to help you know what to do with that lottery money, as opposed to having no experiences at all. Or even if you've had experiences, you haven't learned any lessons from them, so you're just going to repeat the same thing. The divine is trying to set somebody up here to have, I'm hearing dumb, stupid wealth. Like, to actually be a money tree. Meaning the seeds that you plant now, your people will be eating off of for generations to come. If that means you have to take the scenic route, take the doggone scenic route. Don't rush yourself. Don't fight that. Okay? I know that's hard. Easier said than done. 1,000,000, trillion, billion, cajillion %. For sure. But try. Just give it a little shot. Okay? Observe. See what the divine is trying to show you. Exactly. The divine is leading you to do the work on purpose. It's like, yeah, I don't want to spar with the best. I just want to get the title. I'd rather spar with someone who's not as skilled as me, because then I could win. Then I get the victory. That's a shallow victory. You really want to be a winner. You want to win against the best, so that you know. Okay? So yeah, you might be in some sort of a dojo right now, learning, a little wax on and a little wax off. But that's going to keep your hands sharp for whatever the divine has for you, which feels like a beautiful, serendipitous, peaceful, happy connection, contract, bond, union with something or someone. Okay? Clarify, clean it up. Exchanging gifts in reverse. Yeah, some of y'all got to get out of that transactional energy. Well, I did this, so I should get that back. You're doing something. If you're being called to do something, but you don't see the reward or the outcome of it, or it doesn't feel like a fair exchange, it's probably setting you up to receive something down the line. So don't be too caught up on what you're getting back. Just be focused on what you're being called to do. Let the divine sort out whatever comes back to you and how that looks like. Okay? Yeah, all that glitters and the fates. And I guarantee you, the more you travel down that peaceful path or that scenic route, you'll better see like, oh, I'm so glad I did this. Your hindsight will be so 20/20. I'm so glad I didn't go the route I thought I wanted to go on, or I didn't speed down the express lane, because I would have missed all that fate had in store for me, which seems like a lot of peace. So again, back to that lottery energy then won't go towards trying to balance out some sort of chaos or conflict. It'll go towards supporting your peace. Yeah, in between worlds. You're just in the in-between right now. Doesn't mean you're not going to get to that other side. You're just transitioning. Let this transit. It's like you're a transit. You're in a season of transit. like how the planets go through a retrograde or transit through a different house. We're all doing the same thing. You just got to pay attention to what house you're transiting through or what energy you're in. So some of y'all might feel like you're going backwards, or you feel called to make some sort of retrograde. But retrogrades are all about reviewing, analyzing, gathering back those lessons that you maybe left behind you, so that once you station direct, you'll have everything you need to move forward. Going back and collecting the things that you missed. Clarify this chaos and conflict in reverse. Yeah, yin. A new approach for real. So you might have attacked something or approached something from your masculine energy that needed more of a yin, more feminine energy. Like I was saying, sitting and receiving. Or the divine is pushing you down that path because you need to be in yin energy to receive what they have for you. Being in yang energy might create chaos and conflict. Think about it, observe and think. Yeah. Time for a nap with the Four of Swords at the bottom. Exactly. Rest where you are at. Rest and receive, Capricorn-Aquarius. Just rest and receive the path. Rest and receive the lessons. Because they're going to turn into your blessings. Okay? I really do hope that this message serves somebody well here. Let me know in the comments. I love to hear from y'all. If you made it this far in the message, make sure you're also subscribed to the channel if you haven't done already, so I can pick up on your energy for next season. But again, I hope this brought you clarity, a little bit of reassurance, some confirmation, maybe some healing truth that you needed to navigate Gemini season and beyond it from whenever you find this message. Okay, if you want to watch readings like this on my channel early and ad-free, again, to join the channel membership for those perks, link in the description box below. If you enjoy my readings, you connect with me as a reader and want your own personal reading with me every month, you can join the Royal Rose Club store membership at cusp-of-roses.store. That's also linked down below. You can get a mini reading with me, which is just tarot only, or you can get a timeless reading with me, which is 2 oracle spreads and a tarot spread, okay? Every single month for as long as you are a store member. Plus, you'll get free shipping on the store, 20% off or 30% off all other reading sessions, as well as other perks. So check that out for those of you that might be interested, okay? And there's other ways that you can sow love here, okay? I appreciate your likes, your comments, your shares. Definitely your subs, okay? Other links to sow love into the community is linked in the description box below. So check that out. Shop the store as well. Your merch, all available there. It should be pinned under this video as well. All right, Capricorn-Aquarius. I really do hope, again, this serves you in the way that it's meant to. And I'll see you next season. Namaste.